Welcome back, beautiful souls. Today we're diving deep into something that affects every single one of us: fear. But don't worry, we're not here to fight it or try to get rid of it. Instead, we're going to explore something revolutionary: how to make fear your greatest teacher. You know that moment when you feel anger rising within you? Maybe someone criticizes your work, or things don't go as planned, and suddenly you feel that familiar heat of anger. Well, what if I told you that beneath that anger often lies a hidden guest? Fear. Think of your emotions like an iceberg. Anger is often what we see above the surface. It's loud, it's visible, it demands attention. But beneath the waterline, there's usually something much deeper going on. And more often than not, that something is fear. If you're finding these insights valuable, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Together, we're creating a community of conscious individuals committed to understanding themselves more deeply. Let's talk about something we all experience but rarely discuss: the ego's relationship with fear. Your ego is like a protective parent who never wants you to get hurt. Sweet intention, right? But sometimes this protection can keep us trapped in patterns that no longer serve us. Here's what's fascinating. When we feel threatened, whether it's our ideas, our self-image, or our sense of control being challenged, our ego quickly jumps to anger as a defense mechanism. It's like pulling out a sword to fight off the discomfort of vulnerability. But what if instead of drawing that sword, we learn to stay present with the fear beneath it? Let me share a practical example. Imagine someone criticizes your work. The immediate reaction might be anger. How dare they? They don't understand. But if we pause and look deeper, we might find fears hiding underneath. Fear of not being good enough, fear of failure, fear of rejection. This is where the magic of awareness comes in. Instead of getting lost in the anger, try this simple practice. When you feel anger arising, take a deep breath. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of in this moment? Stay with whatever answer comes up, no matter how uncomfortable. Notice how this creates space around both the anger and the fear. You see, there's something profound that happens when we acknowledge our fears instead of masking them with anger. It's like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, everything becomes clearer. Here's another powerful truth. Your fear doesn't need to disappear for you to move forward. Just like a pilot might feel fear but still fly the plane, you can feel fear and still take action. The goal isn't to eliminate fear, it's to develop a new relationship with it. Think of fear like weather in the sky of your consciousness. Sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. But you, the awareness that witnesses the fear, remain constant like the sky itself. This understanding can be incredibly liberating. Now let's talk about something practical: working with fear in daily life. Notice how your ego tries to protect you through anger, judgment, or defensiveness. These reactions often point to underlying fears: fear of not being enough, fear of loss, fear of uncertainty, fear of vulnerability. Instead of trying to fight these fears, what if you could say, there you are, fear, I see you. This simple acknowledgement often does something remarkable. It begins to dissolve the power that fear has over you. Remember, everyone experiences fear, even the most successful and confident people you know. The difference lies not in the absence of fear, but in how we relate to it. As we wrap up, I want to share one final insight. Your fears can actually be signposts pointing toward your growth. Often, the things we're most afraid of are precisely the areas where we need to grow the most. Your fear of public speaking might be pointing toward your need to share your voice. Your fear of vulnerability might be showing you where you need to open your heart. Thank you for exploring this transformative topic with me today. If you want to continue this journey of emotional understanding and personal growth, don't forget to subscribe to 0 Point Awakening. Together, we're learning to embrace all parts of ourselves, even the scared parts, with wisdom and compassion. Until next time, remember, your fears don't define you. They're just visitors passing through the vast sky of your awareness. Peace, love, and courageous living to you all.